城门几丈高，36丈高，骑大马带大刀，走你门前敲一敲。
As the capital of six dynasties, Nanjing has a very long history and a very strong historical culture. The most desirable place of heart, the south of the city, is the most representative of the traditional descriptions of Nanjing. The south of city, it is Mendong, meaning that Mendong is the essence of southern culture. 老门洞 because it is located in the east of Zhonghua Gate in Qinghai district of Nanjing, so it called Mendong, meaning the east of Gate. Ancient Mendong was known as a place of residence for many rich businessmen, talented literateurs, and many wealthy families, most of which being well-known historical figures. There is also a strong historical and cultural atmosphere surrounding Laomendong.
As somebody not from China, walking through the gates of Laomendong was unlike anything I had ever seen before. Sure, I'd visited Chinatown in Toronto, but there's nothing like the real thing. As I walked through, I saw so many things, but I wasn't really certain as to what they were. I wish that I could know more. I wish that I could truly experience Laomendong as it was meant to be. Looking around at all the ancient architecture was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. But, as I had noticed, they weren't entirely as they would have been in ancient times. Something that interests me is wondering how I could be able to see it as if we were in ancient times. So, an idea that our group came up with was a way to revitalize Laomendong. This would be through a virtual reality experience. While a technology hasn't specifically been implemented like this, there are definitely technologies in the past which can be reutilized to be able to achieve our goals. You would be able to enter a virtual reality experience, putting on a headset, and walking through the village. As you walked, you'd be able to see the buildings as they would have been through a digital reconstruction of the village. This would be a long and arduous process, but it would allow visitors to be able to experience Laomendong in a more historical context.
Today, the streets are full of history and culture. Laomendong is full of curious visitors and sightseers. They intermingle with each other, trying to feel the atmosphere of the ancient city, which has become a must-visit location for tourists, both at home and abroad, to learn about the former capital city of six dynasties, Nanjing.
At present, traditional Chinese wooden buildings and horse-head walls are reconstructed in traditional style to showcase traditional culture. People pass through the Laomendong archway, and it is as if they are entering a traditional residential life of the old town in the south. A trip of old buildings will help people feel the ancient city again.
At the entrance to the city, there's a beautiful stone map. Engraved in the ground, this map is truly historic. Unfortunately, to a visitor not of Chinese descent, I was unable to really be able to tell what I was looking at. The inscriptions are only in Chinese characters, so we believe that to supplement this, a touchscreen display would be incredibly helpful to show the past and present layout of Liaomengdong.
The important vendors of Liaomengdong can publish some tourist information through their own media operating on Weibo. They could set up an artificial intelligence customer service system to answer passengers' questions and suggestions. This will tourists to visit with less stress and leave unsatisfied customers. In this way, more visitors will have a positive experience and will promote the outdoor by word of mouth.
While people come to Liaomengdong for the history, they stay for the shopping. And there is much shopping to do in Liaomengdong, as small markets line the streets. They sell anything from small trinkets to bring home to a loved one, precious stones, which you can buy by the handful, to precious Nanjing silk, one of the specialties of Nanjing. While it was amazing to see so many beautiful markets, it would have been nice to see some cohesion between them. This could be achieved through an e-commerce store, or just some sort of organizational map telling you where everything is.
Visiting Liaomengdong, visitors can put photos of the science spots or the tourist attractions onto WeChat moments. This allows the visitors' circles of friends and relatives to witness the outdoor of the East. Visitors can also take a short video while traveling to attract people who are interested in tourism on online discussion forums. Many visitors have come to discover new tourist attractions through video and online discussion forums. This will help increase traffic to the area.
One of the vastly important things, noticeable in every step taken, was the cohesion and unity that the village has with nature. Nature is such a part of this place, and it would be great to see further extension of that, potentially through some sort of hanging gardens, or some modern technologies included using hydroponics, something to further this great relationship between man and nature. I wanted to know more about this wonderful place. And so where else could I go but the visitor center? While showing traditional roots, it was a relatively modern facility. And a lovely reception area. A nice space with some traditional artifacts. There were some pamphlets with some information, but unfortunately they were mostly in Chinese, so one way that we could improve would be to add some sort of interactive system that could be used, say, via touchscreen or a cell phone application to give all the information that you need and can be translated easily into different languages.
Any phone application or interactive displays among the village would include a directory to past historically significant figures to have lived in the area, including a brief biographical piece to add some form of emotional connection to the area for visitors.
Laomendong hosts a 3D light show nightly at 7 p.m. The show is a project over 900 square meters of regular terrain of the Ming Dynasty wall. As of 2013, this has been the world's largest 3D light show project on a building. Along with the Sounds of Nanjing, the 3D light show is a project on Ming Dynasty wall, which is significant as its construction began at Laomendong. It is divided into 5 chapters. Countdown, Praising the City Walls, Ancient Nanjing in the Rain, Memories of History, and the Current Mendong. With 3D interactions and changes in light and darkness, a historical accumulation and preservation of the old city are demonstrated. The film focused on a story of historical and cultural revival of the old town in the source.
Emotion is more than experiencing with the things. It also involves an emotional connection. Laomendong is one of Nanjing's best-kept secrets, often overshadowed by Confucius Temple and the Purple Mountain. A greater mix of digital technologies creating an immersive cultural experience could elevate its status among the upper echelon tourist attractions in Nanjing.